we start a year strong, right? We create these plans, right? We're ready to go, but the same strength that we start the year, our intention is to complete the year with that same intensity. My name is Jose Moreno. On this podcast, we discuss current and future trends in the electrical industry. Welcome to the life of an electrical contractor. Welcome to the life of an electrical contractor. On this podcast, we discuss current and future trends in the electrical industry. Welcome to the life of an electrical contractor. So today, I am going to tell you something that you may not know. I'm going to ask you the question actually first. And hopefully by the time this thing comes out, we're not too far apart from this day. But how many days are left in the year? See, as of today, the number is 44. Why is that important? 44 days. The reason it's important is because there's 44 days left in this year for you, left to finish the year strong. There's 44 days left for you to show up. See, I'm asking you this is so you can start asking yourself the questions on, oh my God, I didn't even realize there was 44 days left in the year. I'm not really clear about what I'm going to do. I don't even have a fucking strategy and I don't even know what I'm going to take action on. Or, oh shit, there's 44 days left in the year. It's time to get clear about them. It's time to start to create a strategy. And more importantly, it's time to take action on it, right? See, the year is almost complete. And there's a couple scenarios here. Perhaps you hit it out the park this year. Or perhaps you played small this year. Or perhaps you don't even know where the fuck you stand on the year. Once again, this is important. Okay? You have an opportunity. It's time to get clear. See, exactly the reason why is going to be how you determine where you stand. See, there's 44 will mean so much more for you now. See, when I said 44, you're like, okay, so there's 44. Now you hear 44, you're like, oh my God, I got to do a lot of stuff. And all this shit's going to start coming up. You're going to start feeling anxious and, slow the fuck down. Because, for 300 plus days, you may or may not have been doing shit or may not have been strategizing. So you got to also be real and be clear. There's 44 days. You're not going to accomplish the other 300 days in 44 days. You're just not. But it doesn't mean you're not going to accomplish shit. You can accomplish something. Once again, it's time to get clear, strategize, and take action. As of right now, I would like for you to take the time to review where you currently stand. See, there's many reasons why I wanted you to do that. There's many reasons why I do that. See, what I'm telling you to do is things that we do. Okay? It's just we do it in more constantly. Right? We do it in a more intentional manner, obviously every 2 months, 3 months. And the reason is so we can review what we've done, we can review where we stand, and we can more importantly plan where we're going. See, if where you currently stand is not in line with what you originally planned, then you have an opportunity to change it. You don't necessarily need to throw it out. Perhaps you just need to adjust some things. Perhaps some things didn't work and you're stubbornly continuing them. Well, I'm here to tell you there's 44 days left. Take action. Be real with yourself. Accomplish that goal you said you were going to accomplish. If things did work, amazing. Guess what? You still need to review them. Why do you need to review them? Because you need to find out what works or what, so you can continue doing it. See, and I'm sure not everything freaking worked, but probably a lot of the stuff that did work, you need to now take those strategies and double down on them. Why? Because they worked. Why would you not do something that works over and over and over and over again until when? Until it doesn't work. And then when it doesn't work, you do what? You change it. It's nothing magical about this. But I'm asking you this now because there's 44 days left. Okay? See, most people right now are going to completely discount these last 44 days of the year. Why? Because, well, the holidays are coming. It's going to be Thanksgiving in 2 weeks. And then it's going to be Christmas. And then New Year's. And, well, there's just so much stuff going on. I'm not going to do anything. I'll just wait. I'll just wait till the year starts. That's when I'll start planning. You know? Everyone knows what happens the first of the year, right? Everybody knows about those. I can't remember right now exactly what they're called because I think their bullshit is New Year's resolutions, right? I don't know. Those things are bullshit. How many of them that you've actually done, you've actually fucking followed through? So think about it. 44 days. Don't argue with reality. Be real. Understand where you're at, what you perhaps didn't accomplish, what perhaps you did accomplish, and create the space to create a new plan, okay? Don't wait till January 1st to start creating this plan. Start now. If what you planned for didn't get accomplished this year, well, why not start doing something about it now? If what you did plan to accomplish this year, you freaking did it, why not finish the year strong? You have momentum. Why slow down now? Fuck it, keep going. Finish the year strong. Start 2022 with that momentum to just continue to skyrocket forward. No need to take your foot off the gas now. Not asking you not to celebrate, okay? Not asking you that. Celebrate. You know, you're going to spend time with the family. Wonderful. You're going to spend time with perhaps your employees, celebrating some the year's wins. Amazing. But don't discount these final 44 days. See, in the past, I actually used to take my foot off the gas in fucking October. I used to say, "Oh, that's it. I'm done. I'm good. I'm good. Why do I need to continue to push it the last 2 months? I already hit all our goals for the year." And guess what? January would start and I'd be all groggy, like, I don't even know where to start. Why isn't nobody calling me? Why aren't we closing anything? Why? All this crying bullshit. Until I realized, well, it's because I took the last 2 months off. See, now I go ninja on this shit. I'm intentional about this. Yes, I will celebrate. Yes, we will take Thanksgiving off. And in our company, we give the day after off as well. And we will have Christmas off and all those things. And yes, in between that week of Christmas and New Year's, all that's going to happen. Yes, we will have a Christmas get-together. And we will have probably many get-togethers this year because obviously it's a year after COVID. Everybody's going to want to get together, right? But don't get it twisted, man. I am in that lab working it. I'm in that lab refining it. Because what worked this year, we're going to finish the year strong. And more importantly, we're getting ready to start 22. Because 22 will be here in 44 days. And who are you going to be in 22 will determine how you complete this year. Finish this year strong. And if you haven't done so good this year, shit, you still got 44 days to what? To finish it strong. No excuse for not finishing the year strong. So, like I said before, in our business, we're constantly reviewing things, okay? Maybe not an everyday basis or every week on some things perhaps, but realistically, we review things quarterly, right? And we look at what's working and what's not, right? Perhaps some of the work we were doing, yeah, it's sexy, but it doesn't really give the return that we need, right? So we review that and we perhaps stop doing it. Perhaps there's work that we're bidding that they're asking of us, and wow, we're bidding this. We're talking to that guy, but we get nothing out of it. You know what? We review it and we adjust. Okay? Not saying because we didn't win some jobs, we stop bidding for people. No. If we are building a relationship with the client, we continue. If we find that we can be of value to them and they can be of value to us, we're a fit, right? Reviewing and adjusting, okay? Take the time these last 44 days to get real about how you're taking action on these things. More importantly, it's not just about business. I know we talk about business because obviously that's how we make, how we make money and stuff, and how it creates opportunities for the rest of our lives, but it's so much more than that. And you have 44 days to get real, not just on business, but on everything in your life. See, when we start a year strong, right? We create these plans, right? We're ready to go, but the same strength that we start the year, our intention is to complete the year with that same intensity. See, we don't go up here and crash. We find our flow, we find our rhythm, and we maintain it. And we finish the year strong. That's what I'm asking of you. Find that. And perhaps 365 days sounds like a huge task to you right now. Remember what I started with. 44 days. You got 44 days. Okay? And if even fucking 44 days is too much, or when you're listening to this, it may be 20 days. Well, you got 20 days. Shit, cut it down to 1 day. How are you showing up today? 1 day at a time. That'll help you build into 2, 3, 4, 5, 44, 300, 365 years, whatever you want it to be. See, now is the time. Right now is when not only are you finishing your year strong, but I'm going to give you a little secret. A little secret I didn't know about. Now is the time to actually start planning your 2022, like I mentioned before. See, most people are going to be either drowning or celebrating, like I mentioned before, right? Either drowning or celebrating their 21 and completely miss the opportunity they have here to set themselves up for 22. See, by the time your competition actually gets to the office on January 3rd and just begins to strategize a plan, well, you, my friend, me and you, my friend, we'll already have a plan, and we'll already be taking action and putting these strategies to test. See, these methods I share with you, they're not new. They're not mine. I'm not the one that created these. They've been around for a long time, and they don't only apply to business. See, they apply to all areas of your life. Your health, your relationships are extremely important. And once again, now's the time to see that what am I doing? Am I showing up? You don't review your business, your health, your relationships at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year. Those are not the only times you do it. Perhaps you can do it every 44 days. Perhaps you can start to review your life in general every 44 days. And maybe you can begin to see, am I really doing what I said I was going to do? Are the things that I started, am I actually finishing them? Are things going the way I said they were going to do? And only when you can actually be real with the way you look at these things is that you can actually get the lesson out of them. And when you get the lesson, the gift, the feedback, whatever you want to call it, that's when you get a new opportunity, an opportunity to change, an opportunity to adjust, an opportunity to adapt to the situation that's happening. If you're listening to this, you made it through last year. You overcame that fucking nightmare from last year. There's many lessons in last year. There's many lessons in this year. Use them. Don't discount them. But how are you going to even know of the lessons if you don't take the time to look at them? There's 44 days. Now is the time. So recapping. 44 days left in the year. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do with them? Forget about it. What are you going to do with the 44 days you have left? Okay? Do you know where your business stands right now? Do you know where your health stands right now? Do you know where your relationships stand right now? Perhaps they're not in the best of places. And it's not to be shameful about it or to feel guilty about it. It's more to give you an opportunity to do what? Change. It's time to strategize, not just for the remainder of the year, but for the start of the next. And like I said, remember, you can live your life 44 days at a shot if you want. It'll at least give you a smaller time window for you to review how you're doing and adjust. You don't necessarily have to wait till January 31st December 31st or January 1st to create a New Year's resolution. You can create them, if I do my math correctly, about 8 or 9 times a year. Now think about that. Think about what you can become if you can constantly, about 8 or 9 times a year, review your life in general and adjust accordingly versus doing it one time a year. I mentioned this on the last episode that I'm looking to put together a mastermind group. I'm looking to put together a group of people that are, share some of these ideas or want to discuss more about this, right? Whether you're in the construction industry or in related, right? I'm looking to put together a group with not a lot of people, all right? Something that we perhaps can meet once a month via a Zoom meeting and see where this project can lead to, right? If you're interested, shoot me an email. Love to discuss and exchange some ideas on it. And again, remember, 44 days. And as always, thank you for listening. If any of this info you find valuable, hit that subscribe button, as well as remember to share this with someone that you know needs to hear this. And feel free to comment below. And as always, catch you in the next one.